What up, guys? Got a question for you today. How many of you know you have really important things that you need to do? You have dreams you want to achieve, goals you want to reach, but you just feel trapped. And you just can't get yourself to do the things you need to do to make those things happen. All of us have been in that spot before. Let me share a story with you. When I was growing up, I had a friend who was like a brother to me. Shout out if you're watching. And when he was 16 years old, he was not a US citizen. He had a false identity and a fake ID card. And at 16 years old, he was arrested for drug trafficking. And because he had the false identity and the fake ID card, when he was arrested, the police took him to an adult jail. He was later tried as an adult, convicted as an adult, and sent to an adult prison. Now, at any time during that whole process, if he would have simply acknowledged who he really was to the authorities, they would have conducted a short investigation, quickly determined that he was only 16 years old, and they would have sent him to a juvenile detention center where he would have certainly served a much shorter sentence. But he never did that. Instead, he refused to acknowledge who he really was to the authorities. And he sat in an adult prison for 2 years. You may have never been to prison. Some of you may have been to prison, but many of you right now are living with a prison mindset as though you are locked behind bars. And the only reason you're still there is because you refuse to acknowledge who you really are. You're allowing that false identity, the lies that you cannot achieve your dreams, that you cannot reach your goals, the labels that other people are trying to force on you, you're allowing them to confine you in a prison. And all you have to do is acknowledge who you really are to yourself and to other people, and start saying, that is not really who I am. I'm not meant to be in this prison. I'm free. Stop allowing the lies that you can't reach those dreams, that you can't achieve those goals, the labels that other people are trying to force on you, keep you confined. Acknowledge who you really are. Break out of that mental prison and start doing the things you should have been doing a long time ago. Nelson Mandela, as he reflected on the day that he was released from prison, said this: as I walked out that door toward the gate that led to my freedom, I knew I had to leave my bitterness and my hatred behind, or I'd still be in prison. Today, as you walk out the gate that leads toward your mental freedom, it's time for you to leave the lies that you can't achieve your dreams, that you can't reach your goals behind, the labels that other people have tried to force on you behind. And it's time for you to be yourself, to acknowledge who you really are, to be free, and to start achieving your dreams and reaching your goals. Be free.